It's a prickapple.
I'm making another video, and you don't even know how good this deck is. This deck is my Lugia deck, and you don't even know how many Lugias I have, but I only have one in the deck. You don't even know how many I have. But so somebody online said that I didn't even tell the truth, and I wasn't even going to make my last video, and I said at the end of my video that I was going to make a deck that has almost every type of energy in it. You don't even know how many times I can tell the truth and do exactly what I said I was going to do. You don't even know. But, alright, my deck has fire energy in it, and it has electric energy, and it has fighting ground type energy, and it also has water energy, and it has purple energy, because I don't want to call it psychic because that's against the rules, but my mom wouldn't like it. And it has grass energy, and I have 2 rainbow energies, but they do damage to yourself. You don't even know how much damage it does to yourself. It does 10 damage. And I have a Holon energy FF. In my deck, I've got 1 Lugia, and Lugia does Element Blast. It does discard a fire energy and a water energy card and an electric energy card attached to Lugia in order to use this attack. It does 90 damage, and it's 90 HP for health. And I have Latios. It has 90 HP and energy draw. Flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for a basic energy card and attach it to Latios. Shuffle your deck afterward. Does 10 damage. Discard 3 energy attached to Latios. That's for Luster Purge. Does 120 damage. A grass energy, electric energy, and 2 colorless energies. You don't even know how much damage you can do with this Latios. I also have a Latias and Latias, and you put 1 fire energy, 1 water energy, and a colorless energy. It does 80 damage, but you have to discard a fire energy and a water energy to use this card. You don't even know how many you have to discard. Then I have Tropius at 80 HP, and it's a grass Pokemon. And then I have Leafeon, it has 90 HP, and it uses leaf attacks. And I have Jolteon, it has 80 HP, and it uses electric attacks. And I have Glaceon, and then it has 90 HP. And it does ice attacks. They don't have ice Pokemon in Pokemon because they only want to use water. I have Espeon, it has 80 HP, it uses purple attacks. I have Dark Flareon, it has 50 HP, and it uses fire attacks. I have 3 Eevees, and then I have this Eevee, which does energy evolution. But you can get the card yourself and find out what it does. I also have Gallade, it has 130 HP, and it evolves out of Gardevoir. And then I have Kirlia, I have another Kirlia, it's fire type. And then I have another Kirlia, it's purple type. Then I have Ralts, and I have 2 fire Ralts. I also have a fire Jynx, but he's really purple type. And I have a purple Jynx that uses water attacks. Then I have a Smoochum, which is a fire Pokemon, somehow. And then I have Kecleon, it has 70 HP. Kecleon does camouflage. If any basic energy card attached to Kecleon is the same type as the attacking Pokemon's type, you don't even know how much damage you could do. Any damage done by attacks from that Pokemon to Kecleon is reduced by 40. And then he does attack blind scratch for 2 energy, 60 damage. Flip a coin if it tells this attack does no damage to the defending Pokemon. Instead, this attack does 20 damage to one of your Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. That's Kecleon if you even knew anything ever. And then I have 2 Spindas. And then Spinda does draw a card from the top and the bottom of your deck. You can put 1 energy, and then for the same amount of energy, you don't even know how it could do 2 different attacks for the same amount of energy. If any basic energy card attached to Spinda is the same type as any energy attached to the defending Pokemon, this attack does 10 damage plus 30 more damage. So since I have so many types of different kind of energy in my deck, then with Spinda you could almost always be able to do extra damage for one energy. You don't even know. Then I have Solrock because it's fighting type and it has lots of HP. It has 70 HP. You don't even know how much HP. You don't even know how much HP it has. And then I have Pinsir. It's grass type. You don't even know. And then I have 3 energy switches, so you can switch your energy. And then I have 4 energy search, so you can get the right type of energy out of your deck. And then I have Roseanne's research, so you can do the same thing. And then I have night maintenance, so you can get your cards back. And then I have 3 energy retrievals, so you can get your energy out of the discard pile when they kill your guys. And then I have 2 fire energies, 2 electric energies, 2 ground type energies, and then I have 3 water type energies. 3 water type. One's base set too, so it's not worth as much money. And then I have 3 purple energies, and then I have 2 grass energies, and then I have 2 rainbow energies, but they're not holographic. They're not holographic. You don't even know how much better it is to have holographic rainbow energies. And then I have Holon Energy FF. Holon Energy FF provides 1 colorless energy. If the Pokemon that Holon Energy is attached to also has a basic fire energy card attached to it, that Pokemon has no weakness. If the Pokemon has Holon Energy is attached to it, also has basic fighting energy card, ground type, attached to it, damage done by that Pokemon's attack isn't affected by resistance. Ignore these effects if Holon Energy is attached to Pokemon X. You don't even know how good my deck is because I can always get your weakness. I always have your weakness and I can be resistance to you, and it only takes like 1 energy to do my attacks with my guys. And if I get your weakness, then I'll win for sure. You don't even know how many times I've won with this deck. You don't even know how many times I could win. Yeah. I could win 1,000,000, 100,000, bazillion times. You don't even know how many bazillion times I could win. And I'm 100,000 billion times better than Super Special Trainer who's stealing all my videos. You don't even know how many times he steals all my videos and reposts them. You don't even know. He isn't even good at Pokemon at all. He thinks he can play, but he doesn't even know how to play the game at all. I could whoop his butt. You don't even know.